Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to my next episode playing on the TekTopia mod pack. I am Mar, and we are here on the corner of the foundation for where we are going to place our library. And as you can see, I've done quite a bit of digging. This side here and this, like, really that side there, they used to be pretty much up to almost where I'm standing right now with sand, dirt, a lot of stone I had to dig out in order to get rid of it all. There was a lot on this side as well. Over here, I've got that all dug out. I've sort of adjusted the way the fence line here was going. It was kind of all jiggity-jaggedy all over the cliffside there. Now it's wrapping nice and smoothly around the man-made mound there. That is where our mine shaft is. So yeah, I've done a lot of digging. I also dug out and flattened out this section here. Right before I did that, I also planted 9 2x2 spruce trees, the big tall ones. So I did it in a 3x3 pattern, so that they were nicely spaced because I wanted to get the maximum possible amount of saplings from natural decay. I started out with like about 50 some odd saplings, and I planted, 9 of them, 2x2. I had like 11 left over, I think. And now I have almost 2 full stacks of saplings, which are nice. And like I said at the end of the last episode, or in the middle of the last episode anyway, I was down to like 10 spruce wood logs. And now, of course, I've got like more than 10 stacks of spruce logs, which is fantastic. The first thing I want to do in this episode is go ahead and make use of these by coming down here into our mine shaft, just like I had started in the previous episode, and making our beams. Now, I may need to add more spruce in later, like spots right there and right there. I don't know whether those will be visible or not. So I may need to come back in later and do some touch-up once I figure out a final design. But for now, at least, we can put in what we know will most likely be exposed to, the eye and whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and put in all this spruce, and then I'll be right back in just a moment. And off goes the villagers to do their digging. This guy over here is already at the end of his tunnel. Woo, that's a long tunnel, dude. Alright, so I've just finished putting in the spruce beams. I think it looks pretty good. Of course, I'll have to come back and figure out the wall design and maybe some other touch-up sort of details. I really wish this was like 1.14 and we had the lanterns, but yeah, well, what can you do, right? What can you do? So I'm gonna run back up here and put all this spruce away. It didn't take very much to finish that off, just like 2 stacks maybe. I didn't really count it. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Ooh, merchant, come back here. Nope. What are you trading? Nope, hold still. What are you trading? Okay, carrots? I'm looking for maximum emerald trade. So carrots are giving maximum, and beetroots are giving maximum. Okay, carrots and beetroots. Carrots, I don't think those are doing too great. Let's see. Nope, neither one of them are maxed. Oh, come on, merchant, really? I mean, I've got lots of jungle, almost 5 stacks of spruce, lots of oak, globs and globs of birch, fair bit of redstone actually, and a lot of wheat and potatoes. But of course, the only 2 things that he's trading for maximum emerald potential are the 2 things I ain't got none of. Where are you? You little greedy person? Where are you? Scrooge? I'm gonna... You're Scrooge from now on. I would name tag you, except, well, you despawn, so it'd be kind of a waste of a name tag. Anyway, so back up here, I've done most of these segments all the way, or like most of, not all the way around, but most of them, most of the way around. In here, I was able to squeeze in very small versions of them. This here is a little steeper, like a little lower than I would have liked, so I was thinking maybe I could put flower pots or something down here just to keep villagers from potentially getting, I mean, they should, even if they come down here, they should be able to come to this point and just like step right up onto the stair here, because it's only a 1 block jump for them. But yeah, I'll probably want to put something in there anyway, just to decorate it a little bit. I went with the full stairs instead of slabs, because if I did slabs, the slope would be significantly different. It'd be like something like that, in which case there would be no wall design in there at all, and it'd come out like that was just way too gradual a slope for me. So I was like, okay, we'll just go with normal stairs. It'll be fine. So yeah, this area here, well, maybe not this area specifically, but in particular, this area on this side next to the water, as well as around the corner over here, also next to the water, and actually probably out to maybe right around here, I want to build a wharf. I think this would be a good location for a wharf. So we have like a wharf slash ship harbor type thing. We have a lagoon over there, but it's only 1 to 2 blocks deep in most areas, maybe even all areas. So it makes sense to put like a little fishing hut over here, and I can put the AFK Fisher inside of it, and we can build, like I was talking in the last episode, maybe a barge, something with a shallow, flat bed of the boat, so that, you know, it would make sense for it to be in an area this shallow. And I think that's a good idea for this space, but over here, it gets so deep so fast, we could build like proper ships and everything. I didn't want your sapling. Take your sapling back. Wait, did I pick up that here? I think I did, but I don't know why it's way on this side. I heard someone pick up something anyway. But it gets so deep over here so quickly. I think a large wharf with like huge, well, as huge as I can build anyway. I've never built a boat that I can recall. But a huge boat in here somewhere, I think that'd be really cool. And ultimately what I'd like to do is go out to the corner of our village space and build a boat there. That way things can spawn over there, like the merchant and the nomads and whatnot. My understanding is that they'll spawn in any of the 4 corners, and if they can't find a corner to spawn in, then they'll simply fail to spawn. I've never actually gotten a failure message. I don't know if I've just been really lucky or really unobservant. I know that the corner over in that direction is perfectly fine, but I also know that the corner in all 3 of these directions are completely in water. So I don't know whether they're just coincidentally, like, it will, if there's 3 that are in water, for example, they'll always go to the 4th, or if it's possible that they'll try out here and fail. But like I've said, I've never actually seen a failure message, but I think it would still be kind of cool to build something in all 3 of those corners so that they have land to actually spawn on, and then try and figure out a way for them to get from there over here. That would be nice. I don't know how I'll do that. Like, the corner is quite a ways out there, but I still want to give it a try. Maybe have some, like a set of like numerous ships, and I just have like gangplanks leading from one to another. I don't know that it would make a whole lot of sense, but I might be able to make it so that it at least looks halfway decent. I'm not really sure. I think the line is somewhere right in there. And out here, I know that's included, so it's got to be like over there somewhere. It's quite a ways out. I don't know. Even if I don't put something in the corner out there, I at least want to build a wharf. Put like at least 1 or 2 ships out here, maybe. Something like that, and then have the library right here. I'll have a staircase there. It might make sense to have a staircase over here as well, maybe right along in here. Especially since if they're coming up here, in order to go this way, they need to go down somewhere. So maybe put a staircase here, leading this way and down to this side of the wharf. I'm not really sure. But I do have to at least finish building up the wall segments in here, and I'd like to come up with a floor design in this episode as well. So let me take a little bit and see if I can't get all these walls in and come up with some sort of design, and I'll be right back. You know what would really complement this mod? Something that makes the leaves decay, like, almost immediately. That'd be really nice. And at the same time, making it so jungle leaves, and isn't it like is it either acacia or the dark oak that have the lower reduced drop rate? One of the 2. So I think something that makes them drop at the same rate as all the other leaves and make them drop pretty much immediately. Yeah, that'd be really nice. I would personally love those two combined. I hear a heart somewhere. Who's hearting? Who's got the heart? Someone fess up. Nope, not in there. Come on. I hear it. Sounds louder over here. Come on, where is it? Oh, there it is. It is here. Yay! I got a heart. Yes. Okay, so I could, you know, put it down and give someone, you know, put it, let's see, is it, yeah. I've got these 2 rooms here. There's, well, this one's partially full. I've got three spaces left. I could put it down. We do have a school teacher, but then we're going to have another nitwit running around. I don't have enough jobs for all of them. I've got 2 nitwits as it is. So I think I'm going to let my school teacher just be bored. Hopefully he doesn't get unhappy having nobody to teach. I'm guessing the mod probably is smart enough that he probably does get bored with nobody to teach. But until I get more jobs, I mean, I just don't see the point in having another kid running around and growing up, and, you know, it's just gonna kind of be delaying the inevitable. So for now, I'm just gonna put the heart away. I'm gonna keep my ears peeled for more hearts. I'm curious. You were at, yeah, see, they're not getting very happy. They don't even wake up at 100%. Look, he's really mad. 10 happiness. He's really mad. She's the child who grew up just a couple days ago, but he's been around for a little while. Having no job makes them really mad. You are walking diagonally. You realize that? I mean, pro job there, I guess. So yeah, I don't want another nitwit roaming around, eating my food, and being generally unhappy. I want to work on working towards the library. Hopefully I can get some trades. Speaking of which, is the merchant here? I was about to go into the nether, because I wanted to go get more lava buckets, but let me see if I can't find... Hello, hello, hello. Speak of the devil. Hey, hold still. I'm sorry I called you a devil. Okay, beetroots. I still don't have those. Carrots. Still don't have those. It's the same things over... Well, I mean, really? You're so stingy. Don't worry. We'll get there eventually. We're pretty close. We're pretty close. I have been coming over here and manually harvesting the wheat. What are you doing? Is that ready to be harvested? Okay. I mean... Don't be mad, it's not my fault. But yeah, I've got them all set to do exactly 1 crop in these 4 corners, and then everybody's set to do the sugarcane as well. So when they finish with their area, they immediately go and do sugarcane instead. This person probably gets kind of bored. You got more wheat over here to collect. Where you going? It's right here. Yeah, get in there and finish the job. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Okay, well, you do you, I guess. But I'm hoping that I can gradually get enough resources to trade, like the beetroots and the carrots. In the meantime, I'm going to head into the nether and get some lava buckets to use with the retaining wall over there. We have another heart! Where is it? Ooh, ooh. Oh, nope, nope, that was just them getting happier. Come on, come on. There we go. Yay! Another heart! These people must be super happy. Well, some of them anyway, not the nitwits. I don't even know how happy the nitwits are. Where are the nitwits? Nope, not in there. Nope. Getting happier though, sitting on the chairs doing absolutely nothing in the rain. So how happy are you? Yeah, 77. That's not terrible. It's not completely terrible. It's that other guy who's the real whiner of the clan. Oh man, really? You're taking... Oh, you're so unhappy. I'm not sympathetic at all. Whiner. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I'm going to mention it just in case I forgot. I tilted this sideways. I don't want the necromancer. It was kind of weird when I was testing in the creative world, testing with the potential mending villager. I had like 2 different necromancers within the first 10 minutes of being there. I don't know how we got so lucky that absolutely... Does it only happen when you reach a certain number of villagers? Because, I mean, I don't know how we would get that lucky being here for days and days and days and not have one, but oh well. So great, we got another heart, and that means we're up to 2. We're almost out of housing. I didn't think we were going to reach that point so soon. Happily, we still have 2 villagers who are well, I mean, that's not a happy thing, but We won't need these hearts necessarily anytime soon, because we still need to get 2 tokens for the 2 villagers who are nitwits. So that's a thing. Anyway, I finished putting up the walls all the way around. They've got lava in them and everything. I believe we are now ready. Yeah, I forgot I needed to fill this in. And I forgot to bring any resources to do it with. Okay, well, we'll do that later. Because I don't want any spot in here spawnable. Even if it's a 1 high, technically, it could still spawn a baby zombie. So I've got these walls all finished. They're all taken care of. I'm going to leave the wharf and all that stuff for later. That'll be down the road sort of a thing, just like the barge over there will be. So now that we've got the walls figured out, I want to come up with some sort of floor design. And, you know, we've got the stone variants, of course. We've got the wood variants, most of them anyway. We also have a lot of quartz. I'm trying to, I mean, I want the whole place to look like it goes together. But, I mean, I also don't want to just neglect resources if we have them. And quartz is pretty bright. I don't know that I necessarily want to use it on a build on the exterior. I mean, look how bright, look how white that is. That feels like an indoor sort of a thing. So we'll probably save that for maybe like the interior of the library, or maybe if we do a chapel or something, maybe we'll put something like that in there. Let's see, what else have we got that we could potentially work with? Could always go purple. Yuck. Nether, I mean, nether bricks are purplish in this texture, in the default texture pack. Not, or like maroon, a deep dark maroon. I'm not particularly wild about that. Diorite is icky. Do andesite. I did make some polished andesite, and we have the plain andesite as well. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just go with andesite and cobblestone and normal stone bricks. Ooh, we could, you know, we could also crack some of these up in the furnace if we wanted to. Although that, I feel like that's more of a texture variation sort of a thing. Mossy would be nice too, but once again, I feel that'd be a texture variation sort of a thing. The concretes terracottas would be nice, except I don't have any. What else have we got here? I don't think we have really anything else, just the woods over here. Well, I'm also going to want it to be lit up, I suppose. We haven't done the guardian stuff yet, so I don't have any sea lanterns. I do have, glowstone, though, and a lot of end rods, like a whole ton of end rods. I kind of wanted to use glowstone in the lagoon out there to light that up, but that'll probably be a later down the road sort of a thing. Let's see. Also got magma. Technically, if you put a torch behind magma, it will put out the same amount of light, I believe. So that's an option. But I don't know how much sense it would be to put that under your feet. You'd have to put something on top of it, like glass, in order for that to really work. I was also thinking about maybe putting lava in the floor and putting glass on top of that, but that'd be a lot of lava. I'm not sure what I think about walking over that. I mean, even if there's glass there, I'm still not quite sure about that. Let me play around with these resources here and see if I can come up with something. Well, I just finished clearing out this little miniature cave system. I've actually connected it up to another one and started clearing that out too, but it looks like it potentially could go pretty deep. I am over here underneath my base. Let's see, let's just use andesite. I was hearing mob sounds. I've kind of been hearing them off and on for a while in this general vicinity, so I dug down there and was like, oh, well, there's a little bit of cave here with a lot of mobs inside of it. Oops. So I'm gonna leave this here just to mark that spot. I don't want my villagers to fall in there or anything, but I ran out of andesite. I came up with a floor design. It's relatively simple and relatively bland to look at as well, but I think I'm pretty happy with it. So it uses a lot of andesite, a little bit of stone, and 1 glowstone per segment, and then it's like rimmed in the stone bricks. And there is these glowstone, the pattern is just enough for the center point here to still be lit. It's light level 8, as well as these, like, the same is true around the boundaries as well. So that's really good. Essentially what you do is you put the glowstone in the center of each one, and then you surround it with the chiseled stone bricks, like that. And then you put the andesite blocks in like a sort of like a diamond pattern around it, and then the corners you just put bland, you know, just the plain Jane andesite here. And I think I'm pretty happy with that design. I like the way it looks. I like the diamond pattern especially, and how it's kind of like, if you look at it, if you like take it, I wish I could like fly up there and like take a look at it from above. Well, I guess like we could do this, can't we? If you look at it, it almost looks like this. Like if you let your eyes defocus just a little bit, it's almost like the andesite in the corners is like just a bland backdrop. Like it almost doesn't even exist as far as the pattern's concerned. And then you have this diamond shape that's ornate, sort of ornate anyway, because we put the chisel blocks with the glowstone in the middle, almost like a diamond that has like some sort of like a magic center of it or something like that. I don't know. That's kind of what I was going for though, and I think it turned out pretty well. So now I just have to fill in the rest of these spots with andesite. I completely exhausted my my stockpile. My chest over there for andesite is 100% empty. I wasn't really expecting to empty it out, but well, that happened anyway. So I need to fill. I'm hoping I got enough. I went down there. I was thinking to myself, what does one exactly do when they want to go farm andesite? I've actually never had to farm andesite before. I have previously gotten so much during normal gameplay that I've never had to worry about, well, what if I run out of andesite? Because, you know, I'll take on massive dig projects and I'll just get just so much of it, you know, just passively. But yeah, I was like, well, I guess I just go into a cave nearby, find the first block of andesite, and just start digging. And that's pretty much how it works. Andesite has about, like, if you get a really large chunk of coal, that's about how andesite spawns. It's just massive chunks, or even more accurately, like if you've ever found a mound of gravel, you know how big those are. That's pretty much how andesite spawns as well. So we need to finish filling in all these corners with the raw andesite, and then I need to make a little, if I have enough anyway, I'm about to find out here. I need to fill in the other sections with the andesite blocks, the, like, what do they call them in 1.13? Smooth andesite, that's right. Oh dear. Oh, look at there. I'm out of andesite. It wasn't enough. I need a little bit more raw for these corners and these corners. And then I need the polished for all of those. And coincidentally, it looks like I went right around the center of this one. So I need more andesite. Ugh, back to digging. Alright, so here we are putting in our last bits of andesite, and it's done. Nice. I am pretty happy with that. I don't know that I necessarily like being able to see the glowstone. So what we might end up doing, I don't know how good it would look, but I could try putting carpet on all of these, light gray carpet. It should blend reasonably well. And it shouldn't, as far as I'm aware anyway, it shouldn't make this drop down to light level 7. We might need to test that to be sure, though. Now that we've got this set up, I think the next thing we should do is come up with some sort of wall design, and I have a couple different ideas about that. One of which is relatively simple. It's essentially the kind of design I've been using on the library over on the Realm of Aston server. If you watch that series, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm thinking before I do that, I think I want to try and go with some sort of like variation on that design. So let's see, I need to put some of this stuff away. I don't need all of this. Put that away. A little bit of gravel down there. Cobblestone. I actually will need some cobblestone. Well, yeah, I guess I kind of will, because in 1.12 we didn't have the walls, the stone brick walls that I like so much. Like if you came over here and you tried to put it in here, it doesn't exist. The only kinds you had were the cobblestone, which I'm really missing right about now, but I will need some of those then. So this might end up being like the cobblestone version of a variant on the wall that we have over on the Realm of Aston server. So let's make a whole bunch of walls. I I don't think we're gonna need stairs or slabs. I will grab some more cobblestone, grab some stone bricks. Let's make some more stone bricks and turn some of them into slabs, like that, and then turn a whole bunch of those into chiseled. There we go. Because I used a lot of... I made a whole bunch of chiseled, but then I ended up using quite a bit of it over on the foundation. And I think this kind of stone slab, I'm going to use that, perhaps, for the wharf. So I'm going to skip that. I will need more iron bars. I'm probably going to need more than that, to be honest. I may need to try and make a 1.12 iron farm at some point. Yay. So much easier 1.14. Let's see. So that should well, let's see. Kind of fencing would we want to use? Honestly, I'd like to use dark oak fencing. I don't have a lot of dark oak. I have too much stuff in my inventory. You all sit on the floor for a few minutes. Don't worry, I'll get you before you despawn. And I need some sticks. Turn all of this into fences. Nope, not fence gates. That'd be a big mistake. Okay, that should be good. Pick you back up. I probably won't need this many, but I'm gonna go with it for now anyway. Now the torches, I really wish that we had the lanterns like I mentioned, but torches are what we got, so torches is what we gotta go with. So I kind of want to go on a variation of the wall, and I know we're running out of time here, so I do want to be a little quick about this. I want to kind of slope it like this, going around the whole thing. At least 2 blocks in height at any point, including the iron bars. Because I want this area to feel really closed in. Not like super closed in, but relatively. What I especially don't want is villagers being stupid and walking off the edge. Now, realistically, they could still climb over the iron bars. I want to be able to see out through the iron bars, I think. But let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to envision how this is going to look from the other side as well. I'm not really sure about that. So, let me think. I almost want to put stairs, like, in the middle. And then have... Let's see, that and that. Stair, stair, stair. Have those 3 be stairs. And then do some sort of little, like, triangle sort of a thing. Like this. Oops, nope, not that. And then... Or... Well... Because then I'd have the iron bars on top of them at this level, so I could see out. And then... Maybe have chiseled on top of all of these. I'm not sure how this is gonna look. This might look really weird. I'm not gonna lie, it might look really weird. Let's try that. I should have grabbed some stairs. I really should have. You know what? Let's make some. Let's just make some. It's fine. Just a few. I don't need a whole bunch of them. So stair, stair, stair. Stair, stair, stair. Stair, stair, stair. And just to give them out of my inventory, I'll do that. And then we'll have iron bars between them, like this, all the way across. And then I think I want anyway, there to be walls, like the cobblestone walls at these points. Oops, nope, not you. Nope, 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 not you either. And then if I can get there somehow, I want to be able to put, fences on top of that. Actually, I still need you. And, like, put a torch on the top of the topmost one, maybe? I don't know that I necessarily want torches on all 3 of them. That might be a little too much. Ugh, I can't get back up. But maybe something like this? I'm not sure. What do you guys think of this design? Maybe to add a little more variation, we could also do something like this and this. And then another one right here. I'm not sure. Just trying to give it plenty of variation. Like something like that maybe. Is this too busy? Is that too much of a wall? And what does it look like from the bottom side? I'm not sure. Let's see. I mean, it could be worse. What I could do here, and I hope I can reach it now that I put this far out, is do something like an upside down version of it. So maybe this. this. And if I have them, I could put like a stair right there. Of course, I don't have any more because I decided I didn't need any more. But do something like this. And then iron bar like this. Honestly, maybe bring the iron bar all the way down. That might look not bad. I actually kind of like how that looks. At least this part. I don't know about the wall up there. I mean, I'm not against the wall up there either. I'm just not 100% sure whether it's good as is or needs more. But I do like that. I like how that adds an extra layer of depth and variation to this overall build. I wonder what it would look like if I took this part off, did this and that, and then that. What about, ooh, that's even better. I'm liking it. It's getting better, guys. I think it's getting even better. It's not exactly centered, though. That's the one thing that I don't really like, because this here is right in line with these stairs, whereas up there it's like 2 blocks above it. I may need to bring that down. Let me try that real quick. We're probably way out of time. I'll clip something out, I hope. Or I guess in order to fit this in, because I really am liking how this is looking. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Ooh. I mean, it really shortens how much iron bar is visible, but let's see. And then wall. And then come down. And I really want... Oops. Don't despawn, please. I mean, there's not as much iron bar there as before. That might be okay. I think I need more stairs to get the full effect, though. Can I please have some more stairs? Por favor. Thank you. And... oh, okay, there we go. And then put a stair there. I think I'm liking it. I think I'm liking it. Now just visualize this on every single one of these. It might be a little weird in the corners. I'm not sure, but... I think I like that. I think I like it from the outside, and I don't think it looks horrible from the inside either. Let me know what you guys think. We're definitely out of time, so let me know what you guys think about this design. Is this too busy? Is this better? Is there something smaller than this little front section here that I could put here instead? Maybe go real simple and just do that. And for that matter, we could even put a torch there as well. Let me know what you think. Do you like this kind of a design? We can continue to vary it, you know, more, maybe put in buttons or something, maybe wooden buttons, could be stone buttons, either way. Let me know what you guys think about the general concept of the design here. Maybe I should put iron bars on top of the fences as well. I'm not sure if that would make it look better. At this point, the torches aren't for lighting, they're for decoration, so keep that in mind. I could also, maybe what I should do instead is use my good old-fashioned fire trick, like similar to glowstone, only use fire inside of trapdoors. I've used that before. If you remember my Wells Night series from last season, I used that liberally throughout the entire design. So maybe I should go with something like that. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here because I know we're well past time. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you like how the series is coming along. By all means, leave all the feedback in the comments below. I love to read them. I love your help coming up with ideas. And I guess we'll see what happens going forward. So until next time, I hope you have a fantastic time, and I will see you later. Bye!